6 giant monsters that can carry places and civilizations on their backs. Hello, what's up folks? We're back again with another amazing monster listing. And I bet you're all gonna love this one because we've got many lesser-known giant monsters in our listing today. Also, not just any giant monsters, but rather the civilization-carrying kind. Oh yeah, I'm not bluffing. The monsters in our listing today actually carry whole ecosystems on their backs. Isn't it just amazing? Starting with the smallest of the bunch first, we have at number 6, Foreverwing from How to Train Your Dragon, around 180 meters. The Foreverwings are a classic gigantic mystery-class dragon that appears in the novels and video games of the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. These mysterious dragons were so huge that the people of Nepenthe built their homes upon the forested backs of 6 Foreverwings, unaware that these massive dragons lurked beneath their feet. Now, how can anyone, or rather an entire tribe, make such a blunder, you may ask? Well, the Foreverwings have thick foliage such as trees and vegetation on its back, so it's pretty easy to mistake these colossal dragons for a hill or a forested plateau. Also, the water collected on these dragons that have turned to hot springs make them look more like holiday destinations rather than live dragons. Moving up, next we have a titan from the Monsterverse. Number 5, Methuselah, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, height 98 meters, length about 200 meters. So next we have Titanus Methuselah. But wait, it's not the biblical human who lived the longest, but it might still actually be the oldest kaiju, at least if we go by its name. Now, Methuselah is one of the new kaiju, or rather titan, if we go by the Monsterverse nomenclature, and was introduced in Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This 4-legged, rock-like titan with horns on its head is a quadrupedal monster with a forest growing on his rocky and mountainous back. I mean, given if anyone encountered this kaiju in its dormant form, they'd probably think it's just a giant mountain. So considering that, Methuselah serves as an example of a titan becoming one with the natural world. Also, in the ancient past, Methuselah has even used his mountainous body as a shield and sanctuary for protecting and relocating entire populations from natural disasters, and even titan attacks. Well, he seems quite the protector kind. Number 4, Fastitocalon, Lord of the Rings, 1,800 meters. The legendary sea monster from Middle-earth, Fastitocalon was the last of the mighty turtlefish and is only mentioned in the Hobbit-verse. Now, I use the word mighty because it is mighty indeed, at least in terms of its size, of course. After all, this legendary sea monster grew upon the size of a small island, and vegetation would often grow on its back when not submerged, adding to his deceitful appearance as an actual island. Now, because of his huge size, sailors would often land on his back, only to drown when he dove underwater. But it remains a mystery if the giant turtlefish either did it purposely after luring the sailors, or if the sailors simply had bad luck. Number 3, Lion Turtle, Avatar Animated Series, 2,000 meters. The Ancient One is referred to by these spirits, of course, and definitely not the one from Doctor Strange. The lion turtle is the largest known animal in the world of Avatar. We got to know that in the era of Rava, lion turtles populated the spirit wilds, where they served as protectors of mankind by housing human cities on their backs, much like the other monsters in our video game. Of course, lion turtles are so enormous that their hearts can weigh over 120 tons. Talk about gigantic! What's more is that the lion turtle can survive for centuries if unharmed and can even reach the size of a small island, developing hard shells that eventually grow plant life that can sustain several species of animals. Number 2, Zunisha, One Piece, 35,000 meters. Now we come to the elephant that carries an entire civilization on his back. I'm not kidding. Zunisha actually has been carrying the island of Zhao on his back for over 1,000 years. And this island is home to the Mink tribe that have called this moving island home for centuries. Zunisha is a Night-to-meet Norita elephant that's been wandering the oceans of the world, and this ocean-walking elephant is so tall that other than his legs, his body never touches the water surface, and so his head is usually in the clouds, quite literally. So, what other monsters even bigger than the civilization-carrying ocean elephant? Behold, number 1, Aldoron, Fairy Tale, 50,000 meters. Any manga readers in the house? You might recognize this one. Aldoron, the wood dragon god, is one of the 5 dragon gods that inhabit the continent of Giltina in the fairy tale universe, alongside Ignia, Merkphobia, Selene, and Virens. He was basically titanic in size. After all, he had 5 cities. Yes, you heard that right. 5 entire cities across his back and hands, and could be considered his own country in his dormant state. Aldoron is by far the biggest dragon god in fairy tale, and his body is surrounded by tree barks. Aldoron's so large that for reasons unknown, and even though he allowed humans to settle down on his body and cultivate the 5 cities that would make up Drazel, he is known to have killed 300,000 people in a single move when he awoke. Such is the size of this humongous dragon, or rather, dragon god. Now, that brings us to the end of our list. We hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you want to keep watching more videos like these, well, then don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash the bell icon too while you're at it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.